everyone, welcome back to Garden Reviews. Today, once again out in the tool shed, only it is getting hot. Door's going to be open, and hopefully I don't get eaten alive by mosquitoes because that's kind of the season we're in right now. But enough of that. Today we're going to be taking a look at an awesome tool from just honestly one of my top tool manufacturers. I love these guys. Metabo HPT, formerly in the States Hitachi, and overseas it's known as Hikoki. They make some awesome stuff. It's kind of got a little bit of a Makita vibe to it, but they do a really good job. They're top tier, and a lot of times they just kind of cut in on the price just a little bit underneath everyone. So they make these tools just kind of really a no-brainer for a lot of people. So they had an awesome deal at my local Lowe's. You basically buy the charger and the battery, and you get a free tool. You could do the recip saw, or you could do this 7 1/4 inch cordless rear handle saw. Now, I've been a contractor now on my own for, I think I'm coming up on, I don't know, year and a half, something like that, 18 months. Not super long, but I haven't had a corded or a circular saw that whole time. I don't know exactly how I've managed to do that, but the other day I was doing a project, I didn't have one, and I'm like, why haven't I done this yet? So found a great deal. The thing that's really appealing about this is the lightest saw currently. This is the year's 2020. It'd be June 2020. And this is the lightest circular saw on the market right now. I think bare weight without the battery, it's running at like 8 pounds. And then even with the battery, I think it's around 10. It's just crazy lightweight, which again, for a tool like this, can really just kind of be a big saver. So, you know, picking up a big circular saw, climbing up, if you're doing framing and stuff like that up on a rooftop or something like that, anything that's more, you know, any weight that you can save is going to be a big deal. So let's pop this open though. We'll show this off, do a quick little unboxing here with you guys. This tool's been out for a little while now. I think this is the 36 volt, might be a little bit newer. They may have had a cordless 18 volt option, but this 36 volt is just a awesome platform to be on with Metabo. So in the box, here it is in all of its glory. Let's get that plastic off there though, right? Look at that green machine. That's a good looking saw. I mean, honestly, it's a rear-handed circular saw. There's not a whole lot going on there. They're pretty straightforward. They're all pretty similar in terms of features and stuff like that. But again, what sets this apart really is just the weight. This is easy. You can hold this like this, no problem. You've got a decent top handle there, and the actual grip on this, for me, fits my hand really well. It's very comfortable. So I was feeling this too in the store. The actual guard here, very, very smooth. I don't see that hanging up very much, which is, you know, always kind of a common complaint. You end up wanting to hold this up while you start a cut a lot of times. But I've heard from other people too that this actually is very smooth. It doesn't hang up much, so that's nice. You got your pretty, you know, typical depth gauge here on the side. Nothing too special there. You got your bevel options on this side. You have your blade lock kind of located up in here. Pretty, you know, pretty standard stuff. You do have a rafter hook up on top. Now this is just a single like 2x material. I don't think this would really work on doubles, but you know, it is what it is. So it's not something that where I'm at in my stage and the business I'm doing right now, I probably won't need like a double. That will be more than sufficient for me. So great looking tool again, or not again, but you have your kind of like a dust port here on the side, and it does have a little flange there. Someone else was pointing this out in one of their videos. It kind of like rotates out, so it kind of shoots it directly out, kind of straight away from the tool. Now if you get a breeze, obviously that will kind of change things, but it's not kind of blowing right back and down onto the material. It's going to try and kick it out and away, which is nice, very nice. What else is in the box here? So that's this. Let's actually pull the box off. Look around here. They throw in a blade, very nice. It's just a 24 tooth, they call it a Viper. I've never used one, so we'll give that a shot and see what that's like. Just kind of your standard run-of-the-mill blade looks like, but that's nice. They include it. this right here. This is a great accessory. Sometimes you don't get this with your circular saws. Some companies don't include them. I'm glad that Metabo did. Oh, I don't want to lose the screws though. Okay, so just a screw. Okay, but that's the kind of like the little dust cover there. So you can attach this if you want to hook this up to a vacuum. Very handy to have. I'm not sure if I will or not. So it basically just locks in there, kind of sits there, and then you would attach it with a screw. I may use it. I may try it out. Kind of depends on the situation, I suppose. So if you want that option, it is there for you. Now, I can say I think the one knock that most people have, and I'm going to say the same, is I don't think there is any onboard tool storage option. So you've got your typical kind of like blade change wrench here, and there's no place on this tool to actually store it. So, you know, if you're prone to losing things, that's probably going to could be an issue. I'm going to try and think of a good spot to keep this where I know I'll always have access to it, but just something to be aware of. There's no place to put that on there. And let's see. It looks like you do have an Allen key option. I would have to verify that though. It doesn't look super uniform. So, and I don't have Allen keys nearby, but something to be aware of. So you got your wrench here. Pretty standard stuff there. Pretty easy going. Actually, let's, I think I got time. Let's throw the blade on. We'll just take a look. See how this looks, right? There we go. Looks good. Looks real good. Let's pop open. This battery probably doesn't have much of a charge, but we can pop this open. We'll throw it on, and we'll just operate it for a second. Turn it on. Let you hear it. It's not a super fast saw. I think in terms of like RPM, it's not one of the faster ones, but everything I've seen on it and everything I've heard, they cut really well. They keep up with most of the other saws on the market at this point. And then just again, that weight savings is just massive. So this is a 4 amp hour 36 volt multi-volt battery from them. Yeah, it's probably got like no real juice to it, but enough to hopefully pick the saw up. Just snaps in there just like that. Nice and easy. Good to go. All right, let's hear what it sounds like. It does have a brake on there, and I love brakes. I don't know why. It's so nice being able to just have that stop that quickly. So when you set it down or something, I don't know why. I don't think I've ever had one actually, like as it's still spinning, ever do anything. But it is a nice feature. It's going to stop really quick. Again, with that battery on there, that is still very, very reasonable. Just a nice saw. Fits the hand really well. Got good sight lines. Just a great tool. So good job, Metabo. If you guys are interested in this, or you have some thoughts, maybe you guys have run one of these, let me know in the comments down below. If you wouldn't mind, hit that subscribe button. So I'm enjoying this year. We're growing the channel. It's a little slow, but we're growing it, and I have fun doing this with you guys. I really have fun engaging with you guys in the comment section, hearing from you guys. You guys drop some awesome stuff there. So keep that up. I appreciate it. Maybe we'll get this out and do some cutting here in the near future. I'll do some videos on that just to kind of show you guys what this awesome tool can do. So I think that's it for today. We'll have more in the future. I'll catch you guys in the next one.